Okay, in this segment we're going to talk about passing, and specifically passing with younger players and getting them just to do a couple of things to be able to pass effectively for kids in first, second grade and younger levels when they're first starting to pass or have never passed before, just giving them a couple things to work on and think about as they're doing it. Okay? And what you want to do early on is to make sure your players have success, to be able to have them actually catch it first, to be able to catch it and throw it basically first, without having to tell them to do a lot of different things. So as we pass back and forth, all we want to do at first is just make sure we have a feel for the ball, all right, and be able to just say, okay, you want to throw it back and forth to me so I can catch it, and I want to throw it to you so you can catch it as well. Okay. Once they've established that, now we can get into some specifics about, okay, now what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to bend down as we pass. What we're doing now is we're throwing a bounce pass, which is fine. You can throw your chest pass, bounce pass, doesn't matter. Okay? When we throw bounce passes, now we bend down a little bit, and we can throw the ball, and besides throwing the ball into the ground. So we're going to stay down with the ball, pass the ball into the ground, so the ball bounces up to the other player. The things you can talk about with younger players, you try to say, okay, if we draw a line down the middle of the court, which will be easy on most courts because you'll have the lane line, the lane line on each side. If we pass and say, okay, try to hit that spot midway between us. And now throw the ball from your chest. So you throw the ball from your chest and try to throw it to the ground like that. Over time, you can add some things to this. For example, you can say, okay, now this time we're going to step and pass. And so have your player step and pass, and that's very good. Now we throw a chest pass, same principle. Throw a chest pass, now the ball doesn't hit the ground. And again, you want to be able to have your players throw passes to each other so that the ball's not flying all over the gym. That's what you have to really establish first, is the ability to pass and catch. So we have a target. We always try to tell players to hit the hands, have a target that you're going to aim for. So when you do pass, you can hit a target, and they can pass it back to you, and you get a lot more good repetitions in there.